Hey everyone, happy Saturday. It's Nicole, and we are here again just to learn about people who do this amazing business, and they are from all over the world. So today I'm really happy to have Beth here. I'll say from Los Angeles, but I will let you tell your story because it's a good one. So, Beth,
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah. Hi, Nicole. Thank you for having me here. So, I would like to introduce myself a bit. So, actually, I'm from Taiwan, and now I'm having vacations here with my family for about 3 months, and I'll be back to LA in May. And so why I relocated to LA because my husband got a promotion job there for years. So we stayed there for about another around 1.5 years. So I'm a wife and also an online digital business owner. Thank you.
Awesome. Wow. So,
Yes.
online digital business owner, initially
Mhm.
from Taiwan, but currently living in LA, but also on holidays in
Yes.
Taiwan, but
Yes.
running a
Yes.
digital business at the same time.
Yeah, so that's what I love about this business because it gives me this, the time flexibility that I can, having my vacations here to visit
Mm.
my family and friends, and while I can also, run the business as well.
Um, I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me
Mhm.
what life was like for you before you became a digital business owner?
Yeah, sure. So I would like to mention, my life when I was still in Taiwan.
Mhm.
So because I relocated to LA in about 2020 February before the pandemic. So my life
Yeah.
in Taiwan, yeah. So when I still in Taiwan, I work in a travel agency, and
Yep.
we have the high seasons and low seasons. So to be honest, during the high seasons, it's really my job was really stressful and really high demanding, because I work overtime and it's usually around 12 hours a day, and
Mm.
then it's more than 3 months in a year. So at that time, when I was still in Taiwan, although I love my job, I was started to think that is there any other way or maybe some solutions that I can find, something else that I can do in the future,
Mm.
because I'm already in my early 40s. And then, I work in the travel agency and I work in the office, and sometimes I had to lead the tours overseas as a tour leader, and
Yeah.
it's usually to European countries. And for every trip, it's like more than 2 weeks along, 2 weeks long. And then so when I come back to Taiwan, I had to adjust this time difference. So
Mm.
sometimes it's 2 to 3 days, sometimes it's a week. So I really don't think if I'm getting older and this job will, fit me anymore. So I was started to thinking maybe there's some other way that I can do. So around 2019 in May, and then my husband got this notice from his company that we'll have this chance to live in the States. So actually, I was so happy about our new future. I was started to thinking, oh,
Yeah.
maybe I will have this chance to live in the States. But
Yeah.
also, I was facing this dilemma because at that time I was still having this job, and then I love that job, and the salary was good, but I didn't have the time for myself and also for my
Mm.
family. So I started to think maybe I should, to relocate to LA with him,
Mm.
or I can still, to if I still live in Taiwan and then we will separate for 4 years. And as a couple, I think it's not good, right, for our relationship.
Mm.
Yeah. So long story short, and then I decided to, to relocate to LA with him. But when I first arrived in the States, I was so excited about our new life because it's my first time there, and I really planned in my head that I want to travel a lot of places in the States. So, but like we traveled like for about 1 month, and then in March 2020, I started to notice, oh, there's something wrong and there's something changed, out
Yeah.
of a sudden in the whole world because of this pandemic.
Mm.
So, because of this lockdown, and then we were forced to stay at home like for months. And
Yes.
then I start to think, oh, so what should I do if I want to find something that I can do, but I really need to stay at home. I was forced and I can only
Yeah.
stay at home. And what should I do? So I started to think and then to search something online to see if there's anything that I can do. And I kind of noticed that online maybe, is a trend because we even bought our very first car online and everything we can do is, online. So
Yeah.
I think that's why, open up this kind of opportunity to let me, to check something that I can do online.
Yeah. Wow. Like I can hear that, inner struggle that you had of,
Yeah.
trying to figure out the right thing to do, the great
Yes.
opportunities, and then, a job that paid really well, but, mightn't be sustainable in the future. So there
Yeah.
must be so many things going on in your head as well. Add in the pandemic, and it sounds like you're someone that really doesn't stay at home. You're someone that travels a lot and goes out a lot,
Yeah.
and things change completely. Wow.
Yes.
And was there a particular moment when you like heard about this digital business that made you go, "Yep, I'm going to do this one"?
Yeah, so when I was in the States, and then, after months, this lockdown, and then
Mm,
I started to feel lost in myself because I used to work, and then I used to have this kind of, feeling and then achievement that when I was
yeah.
working. So after staying at home like for months, and then I start to feel like, oh, so there's something missing, and then I
Mm,
start to lose my confidence. And then I think, oh, this is not right because I want to really enjoy my life here. But at that time, I feel like myself was kind of failure or something. And then I was kind of, is this the life that I really wanted? Because I really missed that kind of achievement that I had when I was still working in Taiwan, although
yeah.
it's really very busy. But I miss that kind of feeling. So I think maybe I really need to find something, just something that I can do. So I think that's a moment that I started to search something that
Mm,
online. And then just one day I saw this Facebook ad just pop out on my,
mm,
news feed. And then I was kind of interested because I saw this ad. It was, talking about something for immigrants that you can do, and then you can work online and have this kind of flexibility that you can have with your family. And this lady, she lives in Canada, and
mhm.
for running this business for about 3 years, and she's able to buy a new house, and
Yeah.
also to spend much more time with her very adorable kids and also her husband. So I
Yeah.
was so curious. And then she's also from Taiwan, so I think that's why I just click on that ad and then to watch for this 90-minute webinar. And then
Yeah.
I also saw a lot of people their testimonials, and then not only her but a lot of people, they are sharing how their life have been changed because of this business.
Mhm.
So I was starting to thinking, oh, maybe this is something that I can do. And then I think, yeah, I can do it because, like in 1.5 years, because my husband got this job for 4 years. And then after that, we still have to move back to Taiwan.
Yeah.
So if I'm having a job that I have to be physically there at the office, I don't think it's a right fit for me. So I think this online business really gives me the flexibility that I don't really have to worry about that if I move back to Taiwan, I still have to quit this job and then to find a new one. So I really love this, flexibility.
Lovely. How cool that you
Yes.
saw an ad on Facebook of
Hmm.
all places, and you could
Yes.
see that someone in a different country had a great opportunity, and you took hold of it, and you run with it. So, you know, what's happened in that time since you said yes and you decided to become a digital business owner?
Yeah. So I really feel, the just you mentioned the power of saying yes, because at that time I didn't realize that, oh, what I'm, what this business is about, and then what I'm looking for. So after running this business for about 1.5 years, my life
Mm,
has been really changed a lot. So first of all, that I got my time back, because in
yeah.
the past my time belongs to my company, belongs to my boss, not only myself. We all
Yeah.
mention like we have 24 hours, but to be honest, it was not true. Because like in the past, it's not only a 9 to 5 job. It's usually like maybe 9 to 10, 9 to sometimes 9 to midnight, and then especially in my high season. So it's like when in the past, whenever during the weekends, I just want to stay at home and just want to take some rest and not going out and to enjoy my life. But for me
Yeah.
now, I can really have the time and then to like for me now, I'm having the vacation for 3 months here in Taiwan to spend with my family and friends. Can you imagine that? I can't
Oh,
really imagine if I was still having this 9 to 5 job because I think it's not easy for anyone to really, to call like 3 months days off from your company. I think it's not possible.
yeah.
So I really love this flexibility I'm having now, and also I can see myself. I'm much more happier because I can really have this kind of feeling that I can take control of my life and I can make my own schedule. Like for I'm having this vacation now, so I can really schedule my time, like how much time I want to put in this business, and like what kind of life I really want to spend the time with, like for my family. So I can really enjoy my life now.
I love it. I love it. And seeing your confidence, like since I've known you, I can see that you've grown and are so much more confident in what you're doing. And I
Thank you.
can like hear everything you're saying there about, knowing yourself again, having your identity back. And
Yes.
man, who doesn't want a job or a business? Actually, it's not a job, a business where you
Yes.
can go on holidays for 3 months and just, every pick and choose when you want to do things. It's fantastic.
Mhm. Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And do you have any advice for people that are watching us today?
Yeah, sure. So Nicole and I were having this online business, and why we're doing this, and because it really, changed our lives. And then, so if you are really a person that you want to make a change in your life, please take action, and then just, go check our, this webinar, and then check with Nicole because we have this link, and then you will never regret it because it's only 90 minutes long, and you can watch it. And it's not only Nicole and I, we are sharing here, but a lot of people, like thousands of people, we are using this proven system that, it has been working for us in the back end. So we don't really need to, build up our website or doing this technical thing because it has been done for, our this amazing team. And also we have the amazing community that if you're interested, you are joining us, that you will have this mentor and coach. So you are not only doing this business, alone. So you will have a very, very amazing community that will supporting you in the back end. So this is a very good opportunity for you. So you can really check it out for yourself because it's only 90 minutes long. It's like a movie time. If you have time, just watch it for yourself and your family because it's a legit business. So just check it out and you will not regret it.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for your time. As
Thank you.
Beth said, take some action, have a look at it, check out the webinar. It's only as long as a movie and you won't regret it.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Beth. I
Yeah,
will be
you're
back
welcome.
with some more interviews in the coming week and have a great weekend. Catch you all
Yeah.
later. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.